What is the biggest state in America? Are you curious about which of the 50 United States is the largest? It's a question that often comes up in discussions about America and its many states, as each offers something different. Alaska is the largest state when you look at land mass. It is also one of the least populous states. The most significant state population is California, but its land mass is not as large as Alaska. Alaska and California have fascinating histories about how they became part of the United States of America. Alaska is the biggest state by land mass in America. The biggest state in America is Alaska. Alaska covers an area of over 663,300 square miles and is the largest state for land mass compared to other states. Alaska is also the least populous state, with just 731,545 people as of 2020. Alaska's land size is significant due to its northern location. Alaska is between the Pacific and Arctic Oceans. Rugged mountains, forests, and tundra mainly cover the state. Alaska's vast wilderness makes it the perfect home for wildlife such as moose, bears, wolves, and whales. Alaska has many large cities that drive its economy, including Anchorage, Juneau, Fairbanks, and Ketchikan. Despite its large size, much of Alaska is still unexplored. Even today, discoveries are made. Alaska continues to be one of the most popular travel destinations in the U.S. with its vast landscape and incredible wildlife. Alaska is the perfect place to explore and travel. Whether you are an outdoor enthusiast or a city dweller, Alaska has something for everyone. So come to Alaska and discover why it's an enormous state in America. History of the USA state of Alaska. Alaska is the 49th and most significant state in the United States of America. Alaska has a long and fascinating history. In 1867, the United States purchased Alaska from Russia for $7.2 million in the Treaty of Cession, more fondly known as Seward's Folly. It was called Seward's Folly, which refers to the Secretary of State William Seward's purchase of Alaska. Many Americans met the acquisition of Alaska with skepticism as they could not see why the United States wanted to buy this northern piece of land so far from the rest of the United States. And most Americans felt the purchase of the land was a folly as they considered it unusable and uninhabitable. Alaska has come a long way since the days of Seward's Folly. Still, it continues to hold an undeniable fascination in the minds of many Americans and travelers worldwide. To this day, it remains a place of adventure, exploration, and mystery. California is the biggest state in population. California is the largest state as far as population in the United States. The state has a population of over 39 million. California is not as large as Alaska as it is only 163,696 square miles, but it does have a substantial population. California has a diverse geography, climate, and many natural attractions. People from all over the world come to visit California. Living in some parts of California can be expensive, so over the last few years, the state has seen some declines in its population growth compared to other years. History of the U.S. state of California. The history of California's statehood is a long and complicated one. It begins with exploring the region in 1542 by the Spanish, who then established it as part of New Spain in 1769. When the Spaniards controlled California, it was estimated about 130,000 Native American Indians were living in the California Territory. At the time, California was part of Spanish territory and part of Mexico. Mexico won independence from Spain in 1821, and California was included as part of this new nation. But throughout this time, American settlers continued to come to California territory. From 1846 to 1847, the United States and Mexico fought a war known as the Mexican-American War. Part of this military campaign was the conquest of California. The conquest of California, the conquest of Alta California or California Campaign, was an essential military campaign from the Mexican-American War. Because of this war, America could obtain the land of California. In 1846, American settlers declared California an independent republic, and the United States officially annexed it in 1848. One group of American settlers in Northern California decided they wanted to declare that part of California was part of the United States. So they banded together and captured the city of Sonoma from the Mexican government. Part of this was due to the California Gold Rush that officially began on January 24, 1848, when James W. Marshall found gold at Sutter's Mill in Corona, California. The news of the gold and prospects of gold quickly spread, and with it came approximately 300,000 people to California from the rest of the United States and abroad. With all these people came the desire for California to become a state. California did not officially become a state until September 9, 1850, when Congress officially made it one of the United States. California remains one of the most critical states in the United States. Since then, California has become one of our nation's most populous and economically powerful states. The largest state in the United States as far as landmass is Alaska, but it is also the least populated state in the United States. The largest state as far as population goes is California. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. We would love to have you be part of our community. Sign up for our newsletter to keep up to date by visiting our website www.abusonadastyroad.com. To know more about us, check our social media below.